Hi everyone. Hi, I wanted to make this video about some things I wanted to discuss. I'll see you later, Dad.
See you later.
Now, I was just gonna be recording on what? That's my dad, everyone. Alright, now, no, I wanted to record about some things that, sparked my, my mind recently. Now, my father, he smokes, so I kind of have to, I breathe in that third-hand smoke all the time, but, yeah, so I wanted to record about my thoughts on the government shutdown. The last time there was a government shutdown, it was in 2013. Yeah, I was studying college at the time. I remember I was over in Manhattanville. That was when I had a really hectic semester. I remember taking 6 classes that semester, including Latin American history, history of traditional China, art of civilization's cradle, math for liberal arts, writing, freshman preceptorial, and I feel like I took one other class. Maybe that's all of them. Let me repeat it again. Writing, freshman preceptorial, that was kind of an American history-esque class. Let's see, history of traditional China, Latin American history, math for liberal arts, and art of civilization's cradle. But anyway, yeah, it was very hectic for me that semester, so I don't really remember too much about the last government shutdown. I do remember reading stories, though, about people that trespassed into the national parks and how that was a big concern. I know other people have mentioned that the government lost a lot of money during that time. I mean, if you go on the website, nih.gov, National Institutes of Health, you'll see that they don't have the money that they need. But, there's other things I wanted to discuss in this video. I should probably just start making notes and just have that prepared before I make a video. But I'm a very spontaneous person. That's just how I am. That's how I do things. And, I mean, I wanted to talk about other things. I want to talk about society today in America and how, we have 327 million people here in America, at least. And we always have many visitors and people from other countries. But America's a complicated animal, that's for sure. And I can get into the semantics of the history of America and the state of America today. And I really think that America needs to invest in itself. I think we need to take an isolationist policy. I think we need to get out of the Middle East. I think we need to close some of our military bases. I think we should invest more at home instead of focusing on matters abroad and being the police of the world. For example, the island of Puerto Rico is still suffering with the people are still suffering with power outages and malnutrition and lack of water resources. That's a problem. Yes, they're a commonwealth. No, they're not a state, but they're Americans too. And I've spoken to intellectuals about this. And the scary thing about it is I've spoken to some prominent lawyers about this too. I'm not going to name any right now. But they just looked at me and they flat out said, I don't care. They looked at me and they said that they didn't care one bit. They didn't care about the people of Puerto Rico. It wasn't their problem. And to stop bothering me or I'm going to call the police. And that's, when you're faced with opposition like that, it gets to be tough, and it gets to be frustrating, some of the opposition I have faced in my life. But I believe that opposition has fueled me and fueled my desires to be a more proactive citizen and to be more involved in government and society, because I believe in looking out for your fellow men and women, and also looking out for yourself and looking out for society in general. It's very important. And I know that it's a hectic and crazy world at times. I've seen a lot. I live here in Southbury, Connecticut. I've seen a lot of how society has changed over the past 10 years. I've seen many amazing things in the past 10 years. I've seen amazing things. I've seen sad, depressing things, disasters. And I've witnessed a lot, certainly. And being a young man, I've definitely been impacted by a lot. And those are more videos to discuss all those things. But I believe that when faced with opposition, you need to stand up for yourself, and you need to dig your heels in, and you need to be strong. And because others are going to be doing that too, and that's why I'm pushing forward with my agendas, and I'm going to make sure that my agendas and needs are met, and the needs of the people that are met. That's why I promote petitions all the time. And that's why I feel very frustrated about being silenced on Twitter. I had thousands upon thousands upon thousands of followers, and I was able to make petitions into victories in a matter of weeks. And now that I only have like 200 some odd followers with my new account, it's going to take a much longer time. And without the celebrity endorsements, without the political endorsements, without the news media endorsements that I had this time last year, it's going to be a lot tougher to move forward. But I'm ready for that challenge. I'm ready for that challenge. I've always been up for anything. I'm ready for any challenge that I've faced. And like I said, I've dealt with failure. I've failed college courses. I've had people look at me and stare at me and taunt me and say, "Oh, who fails a college course?" You know. And you know what? I want to say to those people that I've gained a lot, and it has made me stronger. And I have experience, and I have experience in the workplace. I have experience out in life, and failure has not hurt me. You know, failure has not hurt me. So I believe in definitely speaking your mind and fighting for what's important. I'm going to conclude this video because my parents are arguing in the background.